Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, best growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the Alpinestars Tech 5s. Before we jump in and give you the full rundown on the Alpinestars Tech 5 boots, go ahead and subscribe. That helps keep bringing you the best gear reviews in the universe. And if at any point you decide you'd like to purchase a set of Tech 5s from Speed Addicts, we would appreciate that. There's a link down in the description below to shop for these boots or any other parts or gear you might need for your next two-wheel adventure. Alpinestars, little startup in Italy in the 60s, started making boots out there for top racers. So they've got six decades of R&D experience going into their footwear these days. Definitely the industry leader when it comes to off-road boots. The Tech series starts at 3 and works its way up through 10. The Tech 5s are actually one of the boots that we don't sell quite as many as I think we should. I think there's a lot of people that actually spend more and buy the 7s that would be perfectly happy in a set of 5s. I'm going to go into all the differences and why you might want to consider the 5s as opposed to some of the other boots in the Tech series lineup. So the price point, $279 to $299. These weigh 3 pounds 6 ounces, so just a touch lighter than the 7s and a little bit heavier than the Tech 3s. The size ranges are 5 to 16 without half sizes. So Tech series boots run a little big. I want you to round down if you're a half size. So if you normally wear an 11.5, get the 11, you'll probably be good. Otherwise, if your sneaker size is 11, order the 11. You should be dialed in. Of course, there are exceptions, and it depends on the sort of socks you're wearing. Some people like thicker socks, some people like thinners. But what I can promise you, if you buy your next boots from SpeedX, you will get no-cost returns. So if you have an issue with sizing, or you just decide the boots are not for you, a couple clicks, you get a free return label. If you're in the United States, the boots are still brand new, original condition. You'll get that free return label, and you can exchange or return the boots, whatever you decide you need to do. Give us a shot. Over at SpeedX, we will treat you like family. So like I was saying, Tech 5 is a good way to save a few bucks and get actually a lighter boot and a more flexible boot than, say, the Tech 7. The Tech 7 has a little bit more protection in certain areas that comes in handy for more aggressive riding, or if you ever hit the track, or maybe if you just have previous injuries, something like that. Okay, let's show you how you jump inside a set of Tech 5s. It uses a 4-buckle system. The buckles are polymer with alloy daggers here on the strap side, so you're going to open that up. It's just really easy to find its happy spot. Go ahead and pull it down to jump in. And the Tech 7s, they upgrade you to alloy on the lever as well. But to be honest with you, these polymer buckles are quite tough, and they are replaceable. If you manage to break one, which is pretty rare, you can buy replacements, and those are easy to swap out here with a little screw. Same with the strap side. If you manage to work one of these out of place, you can replace that. So we're going to open that up. The interior of the 5 is very similar to the 7. This is their 3D mesh liner. Plenty of padding in this boot, plenty of breathability, and we have our gaiter here that comes up about yay high. One reason someone might want to move up to the 7s is if they want dry star. So if you're running into a lot of water crossings, you're trying to keep your boots dry. They don't make a dry star in the 5, that is one thing, but this will keep out light water, dirt, stuff like that. Down below, you cannot see is the Alpinestars footbed. That is vented and breathable. You can replace this with a different insole should you choose to do that. So that is the inside. Nice wide toe box area. Alpinestars boots fit on decently wide, so wide feet usually aren't an issue with the Tech 5s or the rest of the Tech series. So we're going to buckle these up, and let's show you the protection on the outside of the boot. So when it comes to Alpinestars motocross boots, they use a material called TPU. That stands for thermoplastic polyurethane. So any of these plastic panels that you see on the boot here, the heel guard, all that sort of stuff is that material. It's somewhere between a hard plastic and a pliable rubber. So it will work with you, allow you to flex and move in the boot while providing that impact protection. We know that can be quite important on the shin area, but also down around the heel cup. This is all reinforced. The toe box, the shift protector right here to keep your boot from wearing down. And of course, on the medial side, we have a biomechanical hinge here that's going to give you that lateral ankle protection. You'll notice that's one thing that's different from the 7s. On the outside or the lateral side, you have a fixed piece of TPU. You don't have that biomechanical hinge, so it's not quite the same level of protection. But I think this boot is great for recreational trail riding, that sort of thing, and you are going to save a little bit of money and weight by going with the Tech 5s because it's not quite as overbuilt in that area. When you move around to the back, it has a calf guard protector It does not have that extra blade system that the Tech 7. Again, that's something that comes in handier if you're going to have a nastier impact. That protects from hyperextension and compression there. This does not have that, makes it a little bit more walkable and more comfortable out of the box. You notice these accordion stretch panels here make that real easy. They also have those on the instep. So the stiffness, again, falls right between, say, a Tech 3 and a Tech 7. Just a little bit more comfortable off the bike and right out of the box. Okay, one more thing I want to show you on the Tech 5s before we flip it over and show you the sole. This is the medial side. You'll notice you have the nice traction pads up and down the Tech 5. This will give you real nice grip as you're holding onto the bike. These are not replaceable like they are on the 7s or the 10s, but I'll tell you, as someone who has a lot of rides and boots, I mean, it's very rare for me to wear through a boot before the rest of it's ready to be replaced. But racers and guys who are holding on to the bike nice and tight tend to wear through those. So if that's something you want, you got to upgrade to the 7s. But this should do you well for many of years. And the sole, that is fully replaceable, serviceable. So you have two pieces. You have that instep here. This is where the foot peg is going to make contact in the first point of wear. Someone's going to wear out a sole. This is where they do it. And Alpinestars themselves or one of their certified vendors can replace that for you. The entire sole as well is replaceable behind this. So you'll notice it starts here actually. So when they're replacing this, they heat this up and they start peeling it back here. And then you can totally resole this boot. So a nice feature and something that's going to keep this in service for a very long time. You have a nice grippy sole. This is kind of their standard motocross sole. They do not offer an enduro sole on the Tech 5s. If you want that waffled enduro, you either need to go with the Tech 3s or the Tech 7s. You're going to get a 1-year warranty from Alpinestars. And that about does it for the Tech 5s. Hope you enjoyed watching that. If you still got questions, don't worry. SpeedX are standing by at speedx.com through email, live chat, phone support, whatever you need. And you can also drop your questions in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.